Hello, this is Dead Hamster. Today we're going to work a bit on Goomba Mountain, just maybe some other courses as well, just tweaking some things and adjusting some parts. So, as always, there's a couple things I had remembered seeing about this. This was one of them. Where you could drive up and it would count as part of the lap. So we're going to raise that wall up there. The jumps in general didn't work quite as well as I had hoped. So we're going to just make them easier to get in general. And hopefully, there we go. That out a bit. Hello, Infinite Synchron. Welcome. Hope your day's been going good and having happy holidays. I'm working on a custom level here for Mario Kart 64. This is one I had built in the past. I've been going through and touching up a bunch of older courses, having seen them get played a bit and wanting to make adjustments. Oh, glad to hear. Yeah, just uploaded a whole bunch of live streams that I've had sitting around, so I'm not surprised to hit a couple other new faces. So welcome. Happy to have you here today. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick stream before I go into work. I have to leave about 9:30 or so. So I'm just doing some work. I have a release planned on Christmas actually, so in a few days. So I'm trying to touch up a few of these levels before then and make any of the last minute changes before I put everything together. The jumps. Don't know there was much else I wanted to do here. I was pretty happy with this level. I wasn't actually going to do anything, but I remembered a couple things. So what other ones do we have? It's called Temple. Midi Guy, hello. What's going on? Yep, gonna be that's alright, I won't be here long either. I'm only gonna be on for about an hour and a half or so. I have a short stream before I go to work. This is it. Oh, that would be terrible. That would be just awful. I can get them all back, but I'd rather just have them. Yep. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't want to do anything here either, so let me take a look at it then. I really don't think there were any changes that I wanted to make, so that's good. Well, oh. No, I'm gonna have to get the textures. Alright, I'll have to work on that another time. ENT, hello, welcome. Budget Simon Peg, I'm doing good, doing good. Hope your day is going well. Oh, that's okay. Alright, sounds good, yeah. If not, I'll put it up on YouTube another day, and yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. I'll catch you another time. Okay, so those two are both out. What else do we have? Toad Village and the Bowser level. 2 a.m. Oh man, crazy times that we have here. You know, it's only 8 o'clock for me. $14? $15, okay. Cage and Bowser Cage. Let's take a look at those. Thank you. Yeah, this one I took a lot of time on. So this is another one I won't have to fix. I just have to make sure all the textures are transparent because they weren't, and that's not good. It didn't look very good that way. Okay, but that should be. There we go. That's what we want. Those things down in the basement area, like oh no, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 o'clock at night, East Coast. Time. Yeah, the very, very, very East Coast. Alright, so this I could never see. Let's see about doing something about that, maybe. Yeah, so let's do... Beautiful. There, now it'll be more... Lava doesn't flow like that, so... Need to be flat. Right about there. $78. Rev, what's going on? Yeah, I'm going back over a couple today just to touch up little pieces of courses that I don't need to redo. Aztec Temple, I lost all the textures, so I'm gonna have to get those back out of one of the builds and re-export those. But yeah, I did a little touching up to Goomba Mountain, just a couple cliffs, and we're gonna do a little bit here in the Bowser Castle level. Like these, for example, look proper now. They're supposed to. There we go. No. No, I'm not. Terrible practices, I know. Alright, so apparently I have to type in bah humbug. Anyone remember what the things are? They're Koopas, right? Yeah, here we go. Alright, I need that. I need that sprite. Okay, there he is. That's funny that it's only twice the size. Interesting combo. Beautiful. X. Hold on. Hanging. There he is. That's 16. No, this is the Bowser one. And hello, MDTA, welcome. I don't piss you off. Well, good. I'll hope to keep to that standard. Hanging Koopa. There he is. Oh, the sewers course, I did a whole bunch of Paper Mario characters in there. So here I'm trying to get that. Ooh, okay. Okay. Very good. Right now it's extended sets. We can't replace all the original tracks outright without doing the same thing that we're doing for the extended sets. Every course has a whole bunch of code running that is specific to that course. And it would be a lot of research basically to figure out all the code that's running, where all the data is for it, and how to work around it so that the game doesn't crash when it's trying to find that data and run that code. We did it for Mario Raceway. It was a decent bit of work, and I just don't want to do it again for all the rest of the levels. So that's the main reason that we have the extended sets and everything is that way. Yep. Good. Lines up. Wait, I'm sorry, what? God damn it. Let's try this again. Click. Okay, both sides. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Good. I've got it finished built, so I'm not gonna do any. I have a couple more days, and I'm gonna finish what I can here, and I still have to section it out, but I don't have to do that on stream. So yeah, it's done though. There's nothing else to do to it. Same thing with the lava level course. There's nothing else to do to that one either. What's going on? How are you? Hope all is well. Good, good. Glad to hear. Hard to tell with the transparency. It's messing me up. So right about there. And then these guys were a little off the wall. See about... Perfect. Geez, that camera though. Okay, so you come in there, a whole bunch of Koopas hanging to the walls. Well, I don't want the fastest way. I want like the slowest way. It shows a whole bunch of people and enemies, ideas. Impressive nonetheless. Okay, so that's no good. That's fine. What do you guys think? Anything in the lake here? Put another warp pipe in there. Piranha plants up here. And here. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, those things are a lot of fun. So definitely enjoy that. I was very happy to see how many games I haven't played and things like that. And again, how much fun it is when you just I don't know, pick up the controller for the first time. In a long time, at least for me. I hadn't used my actual console for quite a bit. Uh, yeah, I think that might be it. What else was there? The Aztec one I can't do. Mount Village. Look at Toad Village. Thinking. Probably try to pull the textures out of the Aztec level in a second. Get that back together as well. I seem to remember there being a rather distinctive look to these, no? No, I guess not. Something like that would be nice, though. Oh my god, how many objects did I split this into? Oh, okay, good. Very good. Bloopers and Cheep Cheep. I have those in the Paper Mario one. Let me take a look at those. Well, I have. Do I have Cheep Cheep? I definitely have the bloopers. What is cheap? I don't know. I'll look at those in a minute. Give me one moment when we go back to that. I'm not done with that one yet. I was trying to think of some ideas in the meantime. So bloopers and Cheep Cheep might be one. I saw MDTA mention the Blarg, which I think was that like model. Yeah, for 8-4. Yep. That was that unused thing, right? From the Fire Sea level or whatever from Mario 64, the hippo. Or no, there are actual Blargs, aren't there? Gotcha. Okay. Okay. They're the hippo looking things, right? I remember the not a hippo. Yeah, I guess it's a snake, actually. I always thought it was a hippo. Yeah, I pulled up a couple Google images or whatever. Oh yeah, sure. No. No, definitely not that. Why did this not come down? Phooey on you. I like one of the blargs in the lava outside, that lava pit that I just cleaned up. Not familiar with. I never played many of the early Mario games, so I'm not going to be able to help too much with these. That's why I'm kind of looking for ideas. I'm not sure. Do you have a name or levels or anything? I might be able to cheat, find something. Like I was said, I think it was the last stream. I had a Sega, so I had a lot of Sonic, but not a lot of Mario. Hot chocolate? I'm not sure. Is that? Did I misunderstand some type of joke? I could throw some water in here. I don't think I'm going to do anything to alter the actual layout of the track. I really like this course, but some more theming stuff for the idea of this being a village, I could definitely do. I could throw a pond out here, actually, so that it would be in the corner. Yeah, that could work. Water, Lakitu. But yeah, if I threw a pond right in here, that would do that effect, because when you come around this corner, I always come around it wide. So having some water there would actually be kind of fun to serve as a further obstacle. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. They had that whole chocolate land thing. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so new materials. Wow, I only had 8. Could you imagine? 8 materials. Thing could run on the Super Nintendo. Just looking through, seeing what I might want to... I prefer not making it, but... I'm honestly surprised I don't have something just called concrete. all those colored concretes from the city level. Okay, so it is. Come on. Okay. Okay, doing a roof shingles now. That was just a concrete-like texture. a bad idea, but that's okay. Okay. Add another material in. Cheap tile. Just a minute and I'll read whatever it is you just wrote. Grab these faces. Lava Lotus, Bloops, and Cheap Cheap. For the water. Lava Lotus. Okay, that must have been the plant you were thinking of. Bloops and Cheap Cheeps. Then we have the, what's it's called? Whatever, Blarg. There it is. Blarg. Okay, that looks good. Getting close. Thank you. That's going to be helpful. You know, it's funny, I expected not to do anything to Toad Village, and we're spending the most time here. I don't think that's too bad, all things considered. Obviously, I still have under there, but that's okay. This one will just be concrete. These under here. Just mark like that. Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, yeah, that's still useful, like you said. Okay. Jesus, looking with the clock like this might be the only thing we get done. Wait, is that? God damn it. Deceptive is what it is. I guess it's probably better just to use this anyway. 1 second. Right? Why is it way like that? There we go. Good enough. It's actually really funny. Ah, that's right. I'm still doing good? Alright. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Damn it. I know why. Okay, hold on. Alright, we'll just do this then. No. Okay. I didn't do anything with that yet. No, I didn't split it apart or do any of the objects or anything. What you saw was what it was. I didn't touch it since then. But I'm not going to do anything else with it on stream in the coming days. Thanks, toad sign. Whoop, flip. There we go. Same thing, flip. Tap. There we are. I looked over that level. Oh, excuse me. I just never really felt good about the general design. I could remake the whole thing and use elements from it like I have been others. It just hasn't caught me yet. Very good. Good. Very good. Sign looks good. Everything looks good. Yep. Everything looks good. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised nobody else has done it either. I figured that would be a pretty popular one to go for people. Like the cliffs are actually 1-to-1. I did not know that, or I wouldn't have tweaked them so much. Okay, so going around here. Yeah, I think this is pretty good for the, you know, the lake we're going to be able to throw in here. Oh, Will Ferrell. He's a fake. This whole thing kills me. Like, the poor Santa, too. Like, he's just trying to do his job. It's the holidays. He's trying to make a few extra bucks. He knows he's not Santa Claus. Alright. Yeah, I still have to go back and do the red coins for most of the levels as well. I've only had a few of those that I've gotten those done for. So that'll be another quick project I have to do. No, not really. I really don't like him much at all, to be honest. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't have the red coins done for most levels. But Will Ferrell I don't like. No, can't say I'm a big fan. Pequod, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's going good. Hope you're having good holidays. Aiden, hello. Welcome. I'm liking the Doritos. This is 15. The only problem is I really can't do that as actual water. Like the water level won't work right because you go beneath it over here. Hey, mini guy, hello. Yeah, just in time. I'm just about to wrap up, actually. I got maybe another 10-15 minutes left, so good timing. Oh yeah, you definitely want to use the channel point rewards. Yeah, once you fall through the water, I'll put an speaking of which, I should do that. Well, it's part of the surface map, so I don't have to do it here. But yeah, you would fall and hit a piece of geometry that would be out of bounds, and Lakitu would pick you back up from there instead. All the water plane does is add that splash effect when you hit it, and the camera won't go below it, or at least it shouldn't go below it normally. So it looks a little bit cleaner, but it doesn't guarantee the player goes out of bounds once you go underneath it. You can still drive under the water level, actually, which is why I can't set it to here, because if I drove through here, the camera would get all screwed up, it would look from the top down, etc., etc. But yeah, it was a good idea for the lake here. I like this little add-on structure. And it looks a bit better with this too, instead of the grass going up. Same thing over here. Speaking of which... No? There's a special function that runs that checks if it's DK Parkway level, and if it is, for each player, it checks what section they're in and then changes the water level as it does a water level check. So instead of just doing a water level check per player, it adjusts the height dynamically before doing the check based on what section the player is in. So yeah, fancy little piece of code to handle that. I was curious myself, so I had to look into it one day. Okay, gorgeous. Yeah, yep, yes it will. So we won't be able to use the water plane function. We'll have to ignore that. No, there's a couple reasons. The texture loads, there's a ton of texture loads. The trees, so like let's say the tree wall is like this. Each face is a different texture, and texture loads take a ton of time to process compared to drawing geometry, so that slows it down a lot. Most courses have low poly geometry in the distance, so if I'm here in the level, it doesn't have to draw this at full geometry, so they'll have a really low poly version that's only a few faces, and that keeps the polygon count down to about 800 to 1,000 per course, depending on where you are. No matter where you are, where you're looking, you're usually rendering about 1,000 polygons. DK Parkway does not have any low poly geometry. It seems like they made it kind of last minute. They weren't sure if they would get Donkey Kong or not. I don't know the details, but that was definitely the last level made. And without the low poly geometry, there are some scenes where you're looking at like 2,400 faces, over 2,000, almost 2,500. And with all the texture loads that are going on at the same time, the console just can't keep up. So that course actually gets a special super duper multiplier. Let me pull this up real quick. This is a fun little topic to discuss. So this is the multipliers that get put depending on how many players. So in one player, it's always 2. In 2 player, DK Parkway goes to 3. In 3 player, a couple levels go to 3. And then in 4 player, DK Parkway goes all the way to 4. Which is why if you're playing 4-player mode, it feels like crap. It's all sloppy and choppy and you're all over the road. The console just literally cannot play the game in multiple players because of how much it's trying to draw. So anyway, there's my little spiel about, about DK Parkway. Yeah, they had Magic Koopa in the game originally, which might explain Koopa Troopa Beach, perhaps. They had Kami Koopa, or whatever her name is, Kamek. I mean, they would have always had a Koopa Beach, I feel, but still. Yeah, and then DK replaced her late, or him, I don't know. And then they did the DK Parkway level last. Yeah, that's also because of this cheat code here that I just showed you, that multiplier thing. When it's running on emulator, it's like, okay, I can do this just fine. You want me to do it 4 times? Sure, I don't know why, but I'll do it 4 times. And so then when you're playing in 4-player on emulator, it's like, yeah, okay, let's go really, really, really fast as we can. Because it can do it at 100%, and now it's doing it at 400% because of that, that multiplier in there. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up for today. I have to go to work soon. So we didn't get to do the blargs and everything else onto the other level. So I'm going to have to make a list of what those are. It was the blarg for the fire, the lava lotus. There it is, lava lotus for the plants, bloops and cheap cheeps for the waters. And let me pull this up and take a look at this real quick. Oh, so he's a dinosaur. I mean, it's pick your poison, right? Apparently he's a lava monster or a dinosaur or a snake or a hippopotamus. Whichever works. What were the other ones you were looking at? Cheap cheep. A lava cheap cheap? I don't want a lava cheap cheap. I just want the regular kind. Oh, he's actually in here. I definitely need to take the cheap cheap from there. That would be fun. I was just using the sprites for the hanging walls. I was going to do 3D models for the Blarg and for these guys. No, the only real sprites I was going to do was in the Toad Town, and then that was because of the hanging wall. I felt like it was perfect for that, but... I could figure some way to do it, but then there's the problem of finding a way to make that user editable and easy to deal with, and managing the amount of bloat, right? How much do you want to put into the program? So that might be something to do at some point, but no, not looking into it at the moment. For now, there's just one water height, because as soon as I put in 2, people are going to say, oh, well, why don't you just do 5? So on and so forth. So until such a time as I'm ready to do 5, we're going to stick with 1, I guess. Anyway, as I was saying, excuse me, I'm going to wrap up for now. Appreciate you guys coming by and watching and going through and building this out. I think this looks a lot better just with these 2 things alone. So some pretty cool improvements. We'll probably be back on tomorrow as well. And I think that would be the last day. So tomorrow's probably going to be the last stream of the week. Then after Christmas, we'll pick back up and do some more things into the new year. Just tomorrow, I think. Let me pull up my calendar real quick and take a look. Yeah, just tomorrow. That's it. So maybe Christmas Eve, maybe. Doubtful. So tomorrow's probably the last day, though. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll give you guys a heads up in the Discord and post before I go live. It'll probably be around the same time, around 6 or 7 or so. So thank you guys for being here, as always. Until next time, you guys take care. Is there anyone playing Mario Kart? Maybe we can send a couple guys on our way to anyone else here. Oh, you know what? Seohane is still running. So let's jump over and see what Seohane is working on. He's been working on some pretty cool hacks and stuff. Doing some randomized heights and things like that. So we're going to head over to his channel and check on what he's up to. So until next time, as always, you guys take care.